Hi everyone, and welcome to our side body stretch Vinyasa flow. This is an intermediate class about an hour long, but as always it is available to all levels of practice as long as you modify where you need, take a rest when you need, and use props if they're available to you and you need or want to use them as well. In yoga, we aim to move our spine through its 6 degrees of motion. So that's bending it forwards, bending it backwards, twisting to the right, twisting to the left, and side bending to the right and side bending to the left. And I know that for me personally, and I think for a lot of other people too, that side bending motion tends to be the one we neglect to do the most compared to the other 4. So this practice is going to focus on finding that side bending motion in a lot of poses that we're familiar with and sequences we're familiar with, but just looking at them in a different way and emphasizing on different parts of those poses. As you're ready, we're going to start this practice in child's pose. Coming into whatever variation of child's pose is most comfortable for you. Whether the arms are out in front of you or back behind you, whether the knees are together or apart. Allow the eyes to close when it feels okay for you to do so. And even modify this pose as you need. If the knees are sensitive, put padding under the knees like a blanket. If it's uncomfortable to bend the knees this deeply, you can put a padding in between the creases of the knees so they don't have to bend as far. A support can come underneath of the forehead. Even if that's just your arm or your hand. Just find a place that's comfortable and comforting for you. And begin to breathe. And rather than focus on the front of the body or the back of the body with your breath, allow your awareness and attention to come to the sides of the body, to the waist, to the rib cage. With each inhale, feel the way the ribs and the spaces and muscles between the ribs expand outwards. With each exhale, feel as those same spaces contract inwards. Almost like a balloon inflating outwards as you inhale and contracting back inwards towards the center as you exhale. The same way a balloon inflates and deflates. It's the way the ribs move when we breathe. Take a few more breaths here. Trying to soften any tension you might feel, any holding, any engaging that's not necessary just yet. Softening the jawline, the teeth and tongue inside of the mouth even, the eyelids and the muscles of the face, the hips, the toes, the fingers, the wrists. All those tiny subtle places tend to be where we hold our tension the most. So consciously making an effort to release those spaces if you're tense there. And allowing each exhale to be another opportunity to soften, to surrender, to be. Continue to breathe. Continue to keep the eyes closed. But as you're ready, if it feels okay in your shoulders, bring the hands together to touch so the fingertips point towards the top of the mat. Or you can bend at the elbows so that the fingertips point towards the ceiling or the sky. Either way, with the hands together in Anjali Mudra, take a moment to guide and set your intention for this practice. Think about whatever it was that brought you to practice today, right now. Whatever it is that you need from your practice or wish to create for yourself through this practice. And together we'll seal those intentions in by taking a deep breath in through the nose And a long sigh through the mouth. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Good. And as you're ready, beginning to come up into tabletop. Good. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, rounds the spine. Inhale, drops the belly, cow pose. Exhale, rounds the spine to cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. And inhaling to neutral. And here, taking our first side stretch, without shifting your hips forwards or backwards, just scoot your hips over to the left. Begin to look over your right shoulders, just lengthening the left side of the body. You might even turn the feet out to the right if you can, getting a little stretch through the IT band, some lengthening there. As you inhale, come to center, let your hips shift over to the right. Maybe the feet turn to the left as you look over the left shoulder, making a C shape with the right side of the body. And inhale to center. And as you exhale, tuck the toes to lift to our first down dog. Maybe pedaling the feet here, finding some movement just to work through some tension in our down dog initially. And maybe move the head and neck or the arms, the hips. Maybe stillness feels best for you here. Embrace that as well. Let go of the head and neck. And even as you start to come into stillness, allow the breath to keep moving steadily in and out at that pace. And inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, lift the heels high, round the upper back, and start to shift your weight forward, coming to a high plank or top of a push-up. And inhale here. Exhale from the low belly and hips, lift up and back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Once more, inhale forward. Exhale, up and back. Good. Now here, taking a side stretch in our down dog. As you inhale, lift both heels high. And as you exhale, swivel both heels to the right. Bend into your right knee, but try to keep the left leg straight, sealing the outer edge of the left foot down into the mat, almost like your back foot in a warrior one. And keep lifting the hips up and back, lengthening through the left side. Inhale, lifts both heels to center. And as you exhale, swivel your heels to the left. Bend into the left knee, keep the right leg straight, seal into the right foot. Let go of the head and neck. Inhale, lifts both heels high. Exhale to press them down and back. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, steps or hops the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Pause here and think about creating more length through the sides of the waist, through the side bodies to extend the heart forward even more. So you're growing out from your waist. Keep that length as you fold forward. Inhale to come all the way up. The arms reach, eyes look up to the thumbs. Exhale the hands to heart center. Samasti Tihi. As you inhale, the arms reach. Now at the top, interlace the fingers, steeple the pointer fingers up. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Good. Inhale to center. As you exhale, separate the hands and sink the hips back to chair pose, Utkatasana. And once again here, take your hands to your ribs, to your waist, and try to make more space there, like you're trying to make your fingers separated apart even further from your hip bones to your rib cage. And then reach the arms up from there, sink the hips down a little lower. Inhale, exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step back to plank and lower halfway down through chaturanga. Always modify as needed. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And from your down dog, step your right foot forward between the hands. Drop the back knee down to the floor and lift up into our low lunge or Anjaneyasana. Good. Here, interlace the fingers, steeple the pointer fingers up. As you inhale, reach up and over to the right. Lengthen the left side. Good. Maybe you even release your right hand down to your back inner thigh for a little more support, or your fingers to the floor or a block if you can reach for more support. Inhale to center. Exhale up and over to the left. Maybe you bring the left fingertips down to the floor or a block. Inhale to center, both arms reach. As you exhale, lower the hands, lift the back knee, shorten and widen your stance some to rise up to warrior one. Good. At the top, interlace your fingers, steeple your pointer fingers up, lift the heart. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the right. Really seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Maybe you take your right hand to your back inner thigh here, reaching a little further. Good. Pause here. Maybe even lean back some to lift the heart. Inhale to the center. Exhale the hands to the ground. And from here, stepping back to a high plank. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, find a side plank on the right side, Vashisthasana. You can either stagger the feet or you can stack the left ankle on top of the right. And lifting the left arm up to the ceiling or sky. Inhale here. As you exhale, reach the left arm overhead. Really lift up from your bottom hip, arcing the body here, creating length in the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Here, come back to center, lower the left hand, drop the left knee to the ground, pivot the left shin back behind you some, and come into a kneeling side plank on the left side. Seal into the outer edge of the right foot. Reach the right arm overhead and shift into your bottom left hand to lift the right leg. Lengthening from the toes to the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. And here, take your right hand to your hip. And just to strengthen through our right quadriceps some, take a breath in. Try to keep the right leg straight if you can. As you exhale, track the right leg over to the right as far as you can. Good. Slowly and with control, track it back straight behind you. Exhale, forward and front. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Stay strong through the belly. Inhale, back. One more time forward, pause here. Maybe you try to reach and touch the toes or towards the toes with the right hand. Good. Track it back, reach the right arm forward. Good. Close off, come back to table. Lift up and back to down dog. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale to move through Vinyasa. Full breath in, full breath out. So you inhale, the left foot steps forward between the hands. And rising up to Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Once again at the top, interlace the fingers, steeple the pointer fingers up. And as you're ready, reach up and over to the left. Stay here, or maybe the left hand comes to the back inner thigh. Maybe it comes onto the floor or onto blocks. Good. Keep the left knee tracking over the ankle. Breathe into the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale up and over to the right. Still keep the left knee over the ankle. Maybe the right fingertips come to the ground or to a block. Inhale to center. As you exhale, lower the hands, lift the back knee. Find your way to warrior one. Find that wider stance that the back foot can swivel down and the hips can work towards forwards, even though they might not be completely forward. And inhale at the top. Exhale. And interlace the fingers, steeple the pointer fingers up, lift the heart. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the left. Maybe the left hand comes to the back inner thigh, maybe not. Keep the left knee over top of the ankle, tracking out to the left. Big breath in, breath out. Inhale, the arms reach. Exhale, lowers the hands. Step back to plank. Inhale here. As you exhale, roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Find side plank, either staggering or stacking the feet. And reach the right arm overhead to find that long line in the right side body, the top side of the body. And keep gripping and firming into your left fingertips here for support. Breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. Drop the right knee, pivot the right shin behind you, come to the outer edge of the left foot, the inner edge of the left foot, and reach the left arm up. Good. Breath in. As you exhale, reach the left arm overhead, shift forward to lift the left leg off the ground. Find that long line. Deep breath in, breath out. And take the left hand to the left hip, take a breath in. And as you exhale, track the left leg over to the left. Inhale, track it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. One more time forward. Pause here, maybe reach for the toes or just for the ankle or the knee. And extend it back, lift the left arm up. As you exhale, close off to table, return to down dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, forward to plank. Stay here or move through Vinyasa. Deep breath in, breath out. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to sit back, sweeping the arms up, finding chair pose. Utkatasana. And remember to grow long through the right waist, through the rib cage. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms, interlace fingers. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale to center. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, lengthens the spine. As you exhale, we meet in down dog, stepping back, jumping back, moving through Vinyasa, or going directly to down dog. And from your down dog, the right foot steps forward, this time working to rise up to warrior two. Good. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the right forearm down to the right thigh. Reach through the left arm to find Parshva side angle pose. Get really firm down into the feet here so that you're not just pressing all of your weight through the arms. Now here, keep everything the same and see if you can reach your right arm forward out in front of you. And then with the belly, pull up and reverse your warrior two. Stay in the bend of the front knee. Inhale here. Exhale back to side angle pose. Breath in. Breath out. Try to reach the right arm forward. Not a requirement, just an option. Inhale. Exhale, up and back, reverse warrior. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale to side angle pose. One more time. Breath in. Exhale. Maybe reach the right arm forward. Grow long through the waist, long through the sides of the body, through the fingers. Exhale, up and back, reverse warrior. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Close the back hip and drop the back knee down. Begin to come up to a low lunge again. And inhale here. So you exhale, take your right hand to your right hip and reach up and over to the right. Now here, make a fist with your left hand, bend the elbow and start to bring it across the right thigh. Use your right hand on your hip to draw your hip back to make space. Then maybe you take your right hand on top of your left fist. So one of the benefits of creating space in the sides of our body is it gives us more room to twist as well when we make space in the rib cage and the waist. You can stay here, you can lift the back knee off of the ground. Either way, take a couple breaths, still drawing the right hip back, still creating length and space through the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. So you exhale, release your hands to frame the front foot, step back to plank. We meet in down dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, steps the left foot forward. And begin to make your way up and open into warrior two. And full breath in and out here. Inhale. Exhaling to side angle pose, Parshva Konasana. Breath in and out, reaching through the right fingers. And then maybe you reach your left fingers forward. Inhale. Exhale, up and back, reverse warrior two. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Breath in. Breath out. Reach the left arm forward if you choose. Take a breath. Good. Up and back, reverse warrior. Full breath in. And out. One more. Exhale, side angle. Breath in. Breath out. And maybe reach the left arm forward. And up and back. Inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Drop the back knee down. And work to rise up to your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. The arms reach. Breath in here. So exhale, take the left hand to the hip and reach through the right arm up and over. Make a fist with the right hand, bend the elbow and start to bring it across the body, across the left knee. Use your left hand in the hip crease to draw the hip back. Then maybe the left hand comes on top of the right fist. This might be where you stay, and this is a great place to be. Or if you choose, you might lift the back knee off of the ground. Still trying to maintain that space and lengthening through the waist and sides of the body and through the left hip. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. As you exhale, lower the hands. We meet in down dog. Maybe that means moving through a vinyasa. Maybe you skip it all together or change it. Full breath in. Fully let it go. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, the arms reach. Eyes look to the thumbs. Exhale, hands to the heart. I'd close the eyes here. Take a few breaths, reground, recenter. Good. Here as you inhale, the arms reach up overhead. And at the top, grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand and start to reach up and over to the right. And now shift into your right foot and start to extend the left leg out to the left. Good. Now here, keep all of this length, but start to pivot forward and move the left leg back behind you. And when you can't go anymore, release the right hand to the ground or to a block, the left hand to the left hip or up overhead, still maintaining all of that length in the left side as we come into Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. Block under the right hand is always a good idea here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, we meet in triangle pose. So go ahead and step the left foot back. Come up straight in the front leg. Adjust the hips as you need. And then begin to draw the hips back as you reach forward with the right arm. Micro bend in the right knee. Maybe it blocks under the right hand again. Reaching through the left arm. Good. We're going to find a similar series of movements that we did in our Warrior 2. Again, you can stay in triangle pose as you are, or maybe you reach your left arm overhead. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach the right arm forward. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, rise up, reach up and back, reverse triangle. Lengthen the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling to come back to triangle pose. Left arm is reaching up to the ceiling or sky. Maybe you reach it forward. Maybe the right arm reaches too. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, up and back, reverse triangle. One breath here. Good. As you're ready, one last time. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Stay where you are or reach the left arm forward. Maybe the right. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. As you inhale, rise up to center. Turn the right toes in to face the long edge of the mat. Soften the knees and fold forward, finding Prasarita Padottanasana. Your choice here, whether you stay still, maybe you side lunge side to side, maybe you sway side to side. Maybe you take a different variation of the arms or legs here. So there's many different variations of this pose. Breathe wherever you are. Choose an option that's safe and appropriate for you here. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Here, start to shorten your stance some until you can turn the heels in and toes out. Walk the hands up the thighs to come into goddess pose. Finding cactus or goalpost arms. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow towards your right knee and reach through the left arm. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left, reach through the right. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, take the hands to the thighs, sink the hips, and just twist side to side, dropping your shoulder and elbow down. Good. Go ahead and lower the hands down, turn the toes forward again. Maybe even turn the toes slightly inwards towards one another and fold forward just for a moment. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Here, walk the hands and pivot the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, step back to plank. Take a breath. Move through Vinyasa or go directly to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Breath out. One more. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. The arms reach, eyes look up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause here, close the eyes. Take a moment to reground and to breathe. Perhaps take a moment to return to your intention if you need. As you're ready, open the eyes, reach the arms overhead. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand and reach up and over to the left. Shift into your left foot and begin to extend the right leg out to the right, really reaching through the ankle, through the toes. And then we start to pivot, so start to bring the torso forward, the right leg back. Start to lean forward, and when you can't go anymore, release the left hand down, maybe to a block. Extend the right leg back, reach the right arm up, or keep it at the hip. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. Breathe here. No matter how long or how many steps it takes to get here, doesn't matter. You're here. Inhale. As you exhale, we work to meet in triangle pose, so stepping back with a bent front knee, then straightening the leg, adjusting the feet. As you're ready, coming forward and down with the left arm. Right arm reaches. And inhale. Exhale. Perhaps the right arm reaches overhead. Maybe the left arm does too. Full breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, up and back, reverse triangle. Try to resist the urge to lock the front knee. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale to triangle. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, maybe reaches the right arm forward. Maybe reach the left arm. Breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. Lengthen the left side. Inhale. Exhale, up and forward, triangle pose. One more time. Stay here or reach the right arm. Stay here or reach the left. Take a breath. Good. Come up and back. Breathe a sigh of relief if that's over. And then rise up. Turn the left toes in to face the long edge of the mat. Soften the knees and fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Again, your choice what options and variations you're taking here. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, lengthen the spine and shorten your stance some until the heels can turn in, toes turn out. Bend the knees, walk up. Find goddess pose. Lift the heart, take a breath in. As you exhale, take the left elbow down, reach through the right arm. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale to center. So you exhale, take the hands to the thighs, lean forward. And just find those gentle twists side to side, dropping your shoulder and elbow down. Looking over each shoulder as you twist. Inhale to center. Take the hands down, straighten the legs, slightly turn the toes in, just to internally rotate the legs and hips to counter that pose. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Walk the hands and pivot the feet back towards the top of the mat, framing your front left foot in a lunge. As you're ready, we meet in down dog. Your choice how we get there. And your down dog, take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold, holding this fold. Maybe grabbing a hold of opposite elbows, letting the head be heavy. Just dangling heavily, maybe rocking side to side. Maybe you have your hands on blocks instead. Couple more breaths here. Good. From here, slowly start to roll up the spine, bone by bone. Letting the head and neck lift up at the top. Letting the arms reach overhead. And exhaling the hands to the heart. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. And exhale. From here, start to shift weight into your right foot. Open your left knee out to the left, your left hip out to the left. Begin to find tree pose. Whether you take your foot to your right ankle, your right calf, or your right inner thigh is up to you. And the hands come to the heart. And now, because we've created so much space and length through our waist during this practice, like I said, that helps us make more room to twist. So we're going to take a twisting tree. The balance can be a little more challenging here, so be gentle and compassionate with yourself if you fall out of tree and you don't normally do so. It happens. But as you're ready, lift your heart up into your thumbs. Squeeze the legs together, the foot into the leg into the foot, and start to rotate to the left towards your knee. And find a place for your eyes to go. When you reach your edge, maybe you open the arms out into a T, expanding your wings. And relax the right toes, relax the left toes. Even though both feet are pressing, our toes aren't gripping. Good. As you inhale, come back to center. Bring the hands back to the heart. Take a breath. Now here's the more challenging one, is to twist to the right, away from the knee. The knee is going to want to come inwards. Try to keep it pressing out to the left. At your edge, maybe you expand the arms out to a T. Breathe where you are. Find your drishti. Find your breath. Relax the grip of the toes. Feels like they help us balance, but they really hurt us in our balance by not allowing the rest of our foot to ground into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center, hands to the heart. As you're ready, spiral the left knee forward. Start to lean forward and extend the left leg back. Warrior 3, just for a moment. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the hands down. Step your foot back and out to the left, a little bit of a shorter stance. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, draw your right hip back. And as you exhale, fold over your front right leg in pyramid pose. Let go of the head and neck. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Here, either fold forward again over the front leg or start to twist open to the right, finding revolved triangle, Pavrita Trikonasana. A block under the left hand is always a good idea here, whether the hand is on the inside or outside of your front right foot. Twist really up, twist through all that length and space in the sides of the body and the waist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the right hand down. Shift into your right foot for a moment. Lift the left leg up and back. And then step the left foot way back behind you. Drop the knee. Wiggle the right foot all the way over to the left until you can draw the heel in and the knee down. Setting up for pigeon pose. Put as much support as you need underneath of your hips. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. And as you exhale, fold into your pigeon. Maybe you put a support underneath of the forehead or forearms. But here, give yourself enough support so you can soften into this pose. So you can surrender into it. So it almost becomes more of a swan pose, which is the yin version of pigeon pose. Both poses outwardly look very similar, but in pigeon we're active, we're engaged, we're reaching. In swan we allow, we soften, we surrender. And it's up to you which one you take. It's just my suggestion to allow yourself to soften here. Couple more breaths. As you inhale, start to walk the hands in. Lean to the right to bring your left leg around, crossing the left shin in front of the right. And reach up through both arms, take a breath in. And as you exhale, twist to the right. And inhaling for length and space. Exhaling to twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling to center. From here, roll over the shins, coming into down dog. If you wish to move through Vinyasa, you certainly can, or you can go directly there. I'll take a few moments just to ground evenly into both hands and both feet. So that you're even from front to back and right to left. And inhale, bend the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, the arms reach, eyes look up. Exhale, Samasti Tahi, hands to the heart. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Taking that sequence on the other side, begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Open your right knee out to the right and begin to find your tree pose on the right side. Your right leg either above or below your left knee, not on it. Hands are at the heart. Find your drishti. Press the right foot into the left thigh into the right foot. Take a breath. And as you exhale, start to turn the torso to the right. And keep pressing the knee and hip open to the right. And maybe you open your arms into a T once you reach your edge of your twist. Breathe here. Try not to lock out the left knee. Even though the left leg is firm and it's strong, we're not locking out at the joint to be here. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, come back around, bring the hands to the heart. Recenter and take a breath. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, start to twist to the torso to the left without letting the right knee come. Keep it pressing out to the right. And again at your edge, maybe the arms open to a T. Breathe here. Allow yourself to wiggle and shake. That's how trees stay balanced and rooted, not from being locked out and firm. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, come back around, hands to the heart. The right knee comes forward. And as you exhale, kick it back. Find warrior 3 for a moment. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the hands. Step the right foot back and out to the right. A little bit of a shorter stance. Lift halfway up and draw the left hip back. And as you exhale, fold forward into pyramid pose. Parvottanasana. Inhale, lengthens the spine. As you exhale, either fold forward again or start to find revolved triangle. Start to draw the left hip back still as you twist to the left. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Maybe it stays at the low back. Block under the right hand if you have one available to you is always a good idea here. Breathe where you are. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, close off. Walk the hands forward to shift into the left leg for a moment, just to lift the right leg up and back, and then step it way back behind you. Drop the knee. Wiggle the left foot all the way over to the right until you can draw the heel in and drop the knee down. Again, give yourself enough support here so that you can soften. And even if you're choosing a more active pigeon, you still want to give yourself support so the hips are on something. You don't want them just hanging out in space. Good. Take a moment to lift the heart and lengthen. And as you exhale, begin to fold. Breathe here. Be here. And just like in the very beginning of practice, as you breathe, feel the way the breath moves in the rib cage and the sides of the body and the intercostal muscles, the muscles that are in between the ribs. Feel the expanding outwards as you inhale and the contracting inwards as you exhale. And keep breathing here. As you inhale, start to walk the hands in. Lift the heart up at the top. And then lean to the left side to bring your right leg around, coming to Sukhasana or seated pose. Grounding evenly into both sits bones. As you inhale, the arms reach up. And as you exhale, twisting to the left. Taking a deep breath in. A long breath out. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, come back around. Here, roll over the shins one last time, meeting in down dog. Your choice how you get there. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale, bends the knees. Exhale to step or hop. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, come all the way down to seated. Take your time. And then come all the way down onto the backs. Just keep on going. As you come down, draw the knees into the chest to rock side to side. Maybe circling the knees clockwise and counterclockwise. And from here, extend your right leg out in front of you. Hug your left knee in towards you. Take a breath. And as you exhale, push the left knee across the body, finding a twist. You can always put something like a block or a folded blanket underneath of the left knee as well. But here, keep your left hand on your left hip for a moment and just press it forward so that the left side of the body stays long. You might move your right shoulder blade over to the right some to make space so the left shoulder blade has an easier time coming down. As you inhale, come back to center. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Circle the knees clockwise, counterclockwise. And as you're ready, hug the right knee in, extend your left leg out long. Take a breath. And as you exhale, press the right knee across the body. Draw the right hip forward out in front of you to keep the right side body long. Maybe you scoot the left shoulder blade over just slightly to the left to make space. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, come back to center. And from here, bend the knees so that the knees are towards the ceiling, the feet are flat on the mat, the arms are by the sides. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, press down into the feet to lift the hips, finding bridge pose. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly roll the spine back down, letting the tailbone touch down last. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, presses down to lift the hips. And even here, think about making the sides of the body and waist long. giving yourself more room and space to lift. Deep breath in, breath out. Inhale. Exhale, rolls the spine bone by bone back down. Let the tail touch last. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. As you're ready, press down to lift. And try to make this bridge pose a little softer. So it's not the most active bridge you've ever done. One that's a little softer, a little more gentle. Just getting a gentle opening of the heart and arcing of the spine. Breath in. Exhale, rolls the spine back down. Once the tailbone touches, draw the knees in one last time. Rock side to side. Maybe you find happy baby pose if you wish to. And from here, begin to find yourself wherever it is that you wish to take Shavasana today. So whether that be lying down long and flat on the mat with support underneath of you, maybe a blanket over top of you, whether that be a different pose in the body, or perhaps you wish to stay seated in a seated meditation of sorts instead. Find a place that's a comfortable and comforting place for you to end your practice. A place where you can let go of the doing and invite in just feeling and just being. Where you can let go of the pushing, the forcing, the engaging, the straining, the striving, and instead bring in a sense of allowing and surrendering. Where you can let go of the entire practice as it was and allow yourself just to rest as it is. With nowhere to go and nothing to do for the next few minutes except for that and that alone. Gently begin to take your deepest breath in so far, and your longest, softest, slowest breath out. Reach your arms overhead, stretching from the fingers to the tips of the toes. And as you exhale, draw the knees in to roll off to whichever side feels most comforting and comfortable for you right now. From that place, gently bring your top hand to rest at your heart. And with the hand at your heart, begin to cultivate a sense of gratitude. And send that gratitude towards yourself most of all. for being willing to make the time out of this day to practice, for maybe trying something new or doing something uncomfortable. But either way, just for doing, for making the time for that. And just as much making the time to rest and be still. With that sense of self-gratitude, gently press yourself up to seated, bringing the hands together at the heart. And I just wanted to extend my own gratitude to whoever you are, wherever you are, watching this and sharing your practice with me. I hope that you can carry any benefits you may have with you now for however long you may need them, and that you can come back to this place of stillness time and time again whenever you need it. And until we see each other again, namaste.